Hi, we're with Senator Chuck Grassley, and we're at East Iowa Plastics. Mr. Grassley, how was your tour today?
Well, learned a lot about East Iowa Plastics, and to know that entrepreneurship is alive and well, and a family that has taken a business and made a big success out of it and keep local employment going. That's very important. But for me, there's two things to be accomplished. One, to learn about businesses I wouldn't otherwise know about without coming here for a tour. And the other one is an opportunity to interact with the employees, because these employees wouldn't be able to come to my town meetings like if I was in the basement of your courthouse where I normally hold my open town meetings.
Very good. And as a side note, I know that there are at least two local independence kids working for you. Zach Schultz and Grace Bertelli just started with you.
Zach is one of the people that probably interacts more with Iowa constituents than all the rest of my staff put together, because he's at the front desk. Everybody that calls in, he has to listen to sometimes praise, sometimes complaints, and it's not necessarily some days a fun job, because the phone actually never quits ringing. So we count on him to be the voice for all Iowans that are working on my staff. And my staff of 25 in Washington, D.C. is generally about 90% Iowans. In fact, about 80% of my staff are former interns, so you never know. This young lady from Independence may be a full-time employee sometime. But it gives them an opportunity to do two things. One, to learn real work that goes on, to interact with me and other members of the Senate, learn about government in the process.
Okay. And then you said through the intern program, how many interns do you hire?
7 in the fall, 7 in the spring, and each of those are for 3 months. During the summer, now we have 2 6-week sessions, and we normally have just room for 7, but we have 9 this first 6 weeks, and I'm not sure about the second 6 weeks. But you can multiply about 30 people times about 37 years in the Senate, and you can see well over 1,000 people have had an opportunity to learn government through my office and do it by experience.
Very good. As you travel through Iowa on this break, what do you think of the crops?
Well, they look very good, except in northwest Iowa, where they've had too much rain. And the crops look good that haven't been flooded, but obviously big ponds in the middle of the field isn't good news for whichever farmer that is. Farming near New Hartford, since my dad died in 1960, we have those problems sometimes ourselves.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and enjoy the rest of your tour.
We will. Thank you.